Sigma males are innovative and sometimes misunderstood men. Although they're commonly lauded as brilliant entrepreneurs and problem solvers whose theories and ideas can change the world, they're also frequently described as arrogant, uncompromising, and even cold. But the truth is that Sigma males are generally very sensitive, loyal, and open-minded. Known for their intellectual curiosity and their unique approach to life. The Sigma male easily spots the logical inconsistencies in any given argument or system. While there are many things that they can tolerate, even Sigma males have their limits. There are a lot of things though that Sigma male absolutely hates. Here are 15 things most Sigmas absolutely hate. 1. Constant social interaction. Sigma males need lots of time to themselves. No matter how much they love hanging out with a particular person, if they find themselves unable to escape from said person to read a book or work on a project, they'll become exhausted and get more and more difficult to be around. To be clear, we're talking about constant social interaction with a good friend. Many Sigma males absolutely love to talk, but only about the subjects that they've explored and thought about very deeply. Usually having a scientific, social, or psychological bent. Small talk is probably not going to happen if it absolutely needs to happen. Sigma males will probably disappear as soon as they can. 2. Rules and the status quo. Playing by the rules is not very important to Shama males. Give them a list of rules and they may endlessly question you, bend the rules, and even break them if they see a better way. They are always innovating and tweaking. If they don't have the opportunity to do that, they'll be very, very unhappy, and you'll probably hear about it. 3. Routine tasks. Obviously, routine tasks are not appealing to Sigma males. They are easily bored with process work and are not good at paper pushing. They might say go to the gym, but only after they've created the best, most research-backed, and efficient way of working out. Groceries, clothing, cooking, anything routine will never be done the same way every day, if at all, or they'll delegate these tasks. 4. Being forced to deal with lots of details. Sigma males are intuitive, which means they're at their best when dealing with the big picture. Their minds are geared toward brainstorming new ideas, exploring possibilities, and innovating. Outwardly, they may look like they're lost in an unending daydream, caught up in the dialogue inside their head. As a result, they tend to be easily bored by the mundane or routine. Many Sigmas struggle with completing day-to-day tasks like keeping their desk organized or remembering to take the car into the shop for its regular oil change. It's not that they can't do these things. In fact, developing some sensing skills will go a long way toward helping them realize their bigger dreams. It's just that these things don't hold their interest. In fact, Sigmas will hate any situation that forces them to focus on lots of little details, like a job or a class. 5. Not getting enough alone time. Although often mistaken for extroverts due to their deep interest in people, Sigma males are true introverts who need plenty of time alone. Without it, they will become stressed and exhausted. Every little thing will get on their nerves, and they'll lose their characteristically patient, understanding nature. They may even become bitingly mean and critical. Ultimately, they may even hate the person they become under such stress. 6. Being pressured to talk about their feelings before they're ready. Because Sigmas view everything through the lens of logic, they may sometimes feel uncomfortable dealing with emotional matters, including dealing with other people's feelings but especially their own. Private by nature, they tend to keep their emotions to themselves, sometimes hiding them from even those closest to them. It's not that Sigmas are incapable of talking about emotional matters, it's that they likely need more time than others to process them. And they need to feel emotionally safe with someone before opening up in such a vulnerable way. When someone pressures a Sigma male to talk about personal or emotional matters before they're ready, they will hate it. 7. Having to compromise their values. Sigma males are idealists who see the world in a unique way. They understand that in some manner, everything is connected to everything else. Words, emotions, and actions have a ripple effect, impacting people across generations and geographical space. As a result, they often have a strong sense of how things should be, especially as it relates to culture, society, and humanity. If Sigmas are forced to compromise their strong moral values for a job or relationship, they will hate it. 8. Ignorance. Reading and education are incredibly important to Sigma males. But if you haven't read a book that they have or don't know anything about a subject that they know a lot about, they'll understand. That said, if you throw your opinion around without reading the article or frequently talk about how useless education is, you're probably not going to make a Sigma happy. 9. When people don't use their knowledge. Sigma males love to learn and are insatiably curious. But surprisingly, They're not the type to learn and never do anything with that knowledge. These thinkers act as much as they learn, and what drives them crazy is running into someone who loves to think about ideas but never tries to put them into practice. Sigma males want to test out their theories in real life instead of only playing around with ideas in their heads. 10. Dishonesty. People who routinely lie definitely bother a Sigma, but because this type is incredibly intuitive, what bothers them more is the person who is dishonest with themselves. It's true that Sigmas can sometimes be wrong about who a person really is. But they usually learn from experience to trust their intuitive hunches. Right or wrong, if a Sigma thinks you're in a bad career, relationship, or life trajectory, they'll probably tell you. 11. When people want to stay the same. Sigma males are constantly changing and growing, and they demand that others do the same. Improving processes and techniques usually morphs over time into a tireless obsession with improving themselves and their relationships. Growth is a must, and Sigmas will be bored to death if they are forced to do the same things day in and day out. 12. Criticism. Words really matter to Sigma males. Positive, encouraging words calm them and lift their spirits. Negative, critical words can immediately bring them down and leave them ruminating for hours or days. Of course, they aren't perfect, so they are open to constructive feedback. However, how the feedback is presented really matters. Sigmas are really affected when someone criticizes them in a harsh, stinging, or accusing way. 13. People who take and rarely give. Sigma males enjoy pleasing others and making the people in their lives happy. In many situations, they'll put others' needs, especially the needs of loved ones, ahead of their own. This is a respectable trait, but sadly, sometimes it gets taken advantage of. When people don't recognize that the Sigma frequently makes sacrifices for them, or they rarely make sacrifices in return, they may become resentful and frustrated. 14. Conflict. Arguments, tension, and drama are like poison to the sensitive Sigma. They may even feel physically ill when fighting with a loved one or when there is constant underlying tension in a relationship. This doesn't mean that you can never disagree with a Sigma male. Approach them with respect and calm, and they will not hate the conversation that follows. 15. When life lacks meaning. Not many are as concerned with meaning as Sigma. For them, punching in and out of a 9-to-5 job just to earn a paycheck isn't enough. They crave using their natural skills and talents to solve complex problems and understand the world. All in the name of making it a little better for everyone. When a Sigma's life lacks meaning, whether in their career or their personal lives, they will absolutely hate it. If you watch till the end, please leave a comment and subscribe and hit the notification for more videos like this.